Hi guys, Chris here from Wrath of Course once again, and this video is going to be focusing on the first kind of thing what we're going to be doing for the future set 4, set 4. The name is still yet to be decided and announced, however it is going to be quite the set because I've got loads of plans for it. We're going to have all manners of big juicy things going on, you know, like worlds and the story and stuff like that. It's going to be really interesting. It's just going to take me a very long time to do. Now, one thing I do want to try and incorporate into set 4 is collaboration with other TCG creators. And this video, I'm going to show you some examples of what I've done already, and also an idea, well, more so what the actual plan entails as well. So, very first thing, what is it? So, obviously by the name, it's some form of collaboration. It was going to be its own set, like its own pack on the Game Crafter. But now I'm just going to incorporate them into set 4. So if you've got HTCG, big or small, you know, anything like that, and you don't mind one of your main characters or monsters or something like that in the game, then I'm opening up a little thing where if you can contact me on Discord and I'm not too busy, then I will basically redesign one of your characters, one of your main characters, or you know, a monster or something like that from your world, and it will become a character or a monster in my game, in Wrath of Course. And it will also be part of the main set as well, which is going to be set 4. So I've already contacted a couple of people on a Discord server, and I've also put it on my Discord server as well, so if you haven't already joined my Discord server, I'll put a link in the description down below, so be sure to head over to it and join, say hello and stuff like that. It's a very friendly bunch. But I have also advertised this on another Discord group as well, so if you're interested, you can contact me on Discord. So I've probably already got about permission from 5 other HTCG creators, and I'm going to show you the designs what I've got now, which is pretty cool actually. And if you want to be part of this, again, you just got to message me on Discord or whatever, with the name of your game, the name of your character. I'll need like a photo of your character or something like that, and anything like what coloured elements it would use, or any special abilities and stuff, and so on and so forth. Don't be offended if I say no. It's probably because I've just not got enough time. And you know, if I get a big long list of characters or something like that, people who want me to do it, you know, I'm gonna stop taking on collabs. But I will. You know, so far I've got confirmation from Astronomica, Ellumacent Souls, AfroChibi Champs, and then a couple of other smaller TCG games as well, like Rengar and stuff like that. So if you look down below now on screen, this is the sketchpad of what I've been working on, and I'm just going to go through a couple of people who have already expressed their permission for me to use this in their game. Obviously the cards in the future when we do get released will be credited to the creator of that game. So the first one we got is actually an 8-bit style HTCG, and this is the character on top, and I will also be putting a picture on the screen as well, somewhere around here, of their design of their card. So this is the Dark Knight from a game called Bits Battle. If you can see it on this side, obviously his original design is, as you can obviously tell, in an 8-bit form, so it's been pretty damn tricky for me to try and work this one out, and obviously try and like redesign as such in my style of drawing. So obviously we've got the big red ass sword on the side, the little winged bits on its helmet, and so on and so forth. And I've added a background and stuff like that, my own background. But that is one of the main characters for this set. One of the first characters actually. In matter of fact, he's actually the first character in this collab series, or part of set 4, should I say. The next one is from Battle Quest TCG, again another smaller homemade trading card creator. This is called Sasha, the Murder Fairy, and she's basically a kind of like succubus, if I've even pronounced that right. Again, I've tried to stick to the original design, as you can see on screen, and the only main difference I've done with this is I have kind of incorporated one where she's got the clawed hand on one and her left hand is just a bare human hand, because I just wanted to try and make something a little bit different and not copy it exactly, just have that little bit of difference in the design. So that's pretty cool, I think, and obviously the background as well is pretty cool to go with it. So moving on, we've got Dreadfire. Now this is, I've not got the name of the TCG, but I've got the name of the creator, or the original creator, called Panda Jay. Again, I'll be linking these channels in the description. This is just a little heads up as to the artwork, the style of artwork and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Again, very similar design. You know, he's got the red hands, which is different to the colour of his skin. I have had to add a little bit of a bit of like a cloth around his waist and stuff like that, so it's not too revealing. And obviously the flame in his hand is the same as what's in his design, the horns, and even the way the sword is progressed behind his back as well, on his resting on his shoulder. So we have got that. Moving on, we have got Wildfire Spartan. Now this is from, I think it was Realm Guard, was it? Woo! Yep, that's from Realm Guard TCG. Again, I tried sticking to the original concept with obviously my style of drawing. I did have to try and kind of like look into how to work the ab work and stuff like that, because that was a bit tricky for me to do. But everything else, you know, the style of sword, the helmet, I've adjusted the well, the bit around his side, I can't remember what you call it. I've adjusted that a little bit, but I've not wandered too far from the path. So I think that one looks really cool. Excuse the wobbly camera. Moving on, we have, keep forgetting, the Chained Sun Eater. So this is from a TCG called, well, I think it's not got a name, it's just called Masked Maker. Again, I will put the digital version here. And I think I've done a pretty good job of trying to keep this exactly how the original design was. So the only thing I've not done is add the little blaze of fire on the back of his tail there, but everything else I think I've managed to incorporate it very well, including the gradient in the wings. So obviously there you've got the hotter flames in the arch of the wings, and then the tips of flames fade from yellow, orange to red. I think that's a really nice little feature. He's still got his body armour, or well, his shoulder armour, his shoulder plates, and his headgear on. Yeah, I think the only other difference really is I've just incorporated in opening his mouth with its tongue sticking out, and a little bit of like chainwear, well, like straps and stuff like that, so that the armour isn't just there. It's kind of like bound to the monster. So I do really like this design. I think this is something really cool. Maying on. Now I've not actually got a comparison, well, in fact I will throw a comparison up somewhere. I'm sure I've got one on my phone. This is going to be from collaborated with Ellumacent Art, or Ellumacent Studios, which is going to be Erica from Ellumacent Souls. So Erica is probably my favourite character in his game, and obviously he's literally, first thing he said was, you want to put her in my game, you want to put her in your game, don't you? And I was like, yeah. So this is going to be Erica. Now she is a water mage in his game, which is, as you can see, she's got like a little ball of water there, and she's on a little beachy style background. But I don't really think I've seen her wearing red. Now, this red dress is very similar to something what Iris would wear in my game. Now, Iris is one of Scott's favourite characters from my game, so I've kind of done Erica, you know, with Iris's style of clothing, which could open up opportunities for a bit of lore where she comes to like the world of Wrath of Cause, and then she ends up, I don't know, taking some of Iris's clothing or you know, something like that. So again, I think that would be pretty cool. Next up we have got, oh, they're the new terrains. We can't be sneaky. Well, I don't think I'll be revealing the new terrains at the moment, but we do have some brand new normal terrains coming as well. And then the next one, I'm currently working through this one, so this is not, obviously this is not a finished product, but this is a design which is collaborating with Astronomica TCG. So Leon from Aether Games has given me this design, which I'm still working on. Obviously, as you can tell by the pencil markings, but this character will be incorporated. The only difference with this character so far is the gauntlet. In his game, she has got like a mechanical arm, where a bit like how the Terminator has got like all of his ligaments and stuff. There's nothing. It's just like two long like bars and a clawish skeleton chrome thing. So instead, I've just put a regular gauntlet on her hand to stay with the theme of my game. And obviously, then everything else kind of resembles her in Aether's game, but it's still perfectly viable, like sets the theme in my game as well. And then we've got a piece of artwork which is currently nothing there because I've not started on him, from AfroChibi Champs, which I'm going to hold back on that for the time being to see if you guys could try and maybe guess which one it is. So that is that. Anyway, this video is in 10 minutes already. So if anybody wants to get into that, I have messaged a couple of other popular HTCGs as well, more so being I really want to try and get like Franchon in from Chaos Galaxy and stuff. I think that would make a really nice design for my game. However, I'm just waiting on a response from him, from Zach. But yeah, if you've got anyone you want to try and, it's going to be limited to one per person or one per game. But yeah, if you're interested, guys, just contact me on Discord. If I get the time, if I don't have too much of a big ass queue, then I would gladly do it. Just try and stick to the theme of the game, medieval style. Or if you can try and Astronomica's, she was that's a very modern game. It's a very space age game, and I've had to tone his character down a little bit so that it will kind of like match my theme, my style of game. So just anything like that really. So yeah, big update on Set 4. Hopefully, it's been a long time since we've collaborated with other TCG creators. So if you guys want to jump in, by all means, contact me on Discord. But there's a link to the group down below, and just come by, say hello, and post your ideas and let me know what you think. If you think it's something cool, just comment down below. I'm running out of things to say. Alright guys, I shall see you next time.